35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Gibbs. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Rodgers going to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Down the left sideline. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs, 57 yards. And the Saints need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Looking to throw. Gannon flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
That's good for a Vikings 1st down.
Again, it's Barkley. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Here's a 2nd and 8.
14-yard line. A gain of 2.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
1st down and goal to go.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. It's a quarterback sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Sometimes when quarterbacks run a sneak, they wait a second or two just to see which way to go with the football. And in this case, that hesitation cost him.
Left side caught by Diggs. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs taking it in. the opening drive touchdown against them with 1-0. Extra point by Carlson, up and go. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
50. Hey, you block over here.
Now it's Rodgers. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's Rodgers. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. 7-7, our score after 1. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he is going to have the Saints first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long.
Right now, you got 58.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Wiggles free. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Get a 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Gibbs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
2 yards. First down, Saints.
26.
Rodgers now to throw. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Amari Cooper, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Vikings 7. Cam Little the kickoff.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 88 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 7. Barkley inside handoff. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Earl Thomas. No gain on the play. Brings up
now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go now. Please. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Operating from the gun. Gannon. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down the 8. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
A handoff to Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
It's 4th down.
Back to throw. Gannon. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try to add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Over here.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. That one out wide and intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
So the first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game and it's something you did not need to do.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He's got it. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Vikings first down.
Looking to throw. Gannon eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, unfortunately, this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Sliding out of the pocket. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 130 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 23-yard line. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the Saints 20.
Now Saquon Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's another Vikings.
Now it's Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Earl Thomas in on the stop.
No gain on the play.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
This is Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Gannon. Flushed out right.
Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deshaun Elliott. And the Saints are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Room past the 35. Down the sideline he goes. Nico Collins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Nico Collins, 81 yards. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point forthcoming.
For the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 5.
It's caught here by Adams. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Okay, break. Reload. Here we go.
A first down carry for Barkley.
Benjamin St. Juice there on the stop.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
At the 46-yard
2nd and 5.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
It certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Rob has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Dragon 60.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Operating from the gun. Gannon eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
They'll run with Barkley. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here we go. This is fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. It's complete to Diggs. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
At the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 17-yard line.
That's good for the Vikings.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
On the run, it's Barkley. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They can
GG's, brother. I'ma holler at you. This where we holler at you at.
Such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is over and over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to catch.
Yes, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
This where we holler at you at, look, brother.
The second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here comes the Saints punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Taking it about the 36. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
come up. 1st and 10 here.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
No timeouts. 6 seconds to play.
Back to throw.
That's caught by Davis.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's good.
Here's 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
This one came right down to the wire. And CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EA Sports.
I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, mouth a pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu, and I ain't